Well, hello, hello. Welcome back to Stacy, or welcome to Stacy's Crafty Jam. And this is part two of the very special videos, or the series of videos that I'm doing for the group For Love of Paper. Thank you, Karen Gibson, for inviting me to do this. And welcome to everybody. If you're not in the For Love of Paper Facebook group, you will enjoy that group very much. I'm going to put the link down in the description. Yeah, and in the first video, we made it is just a very simple, basic, how to, which is what I was invited to do on how to do, maybe just my take on a very simple junk journal using a lunch sack, just one of those brown lunch sacks. Um, this in part one, we did the journal. I mentioned in the first video that I'm using the Buzz into Spring papers that is designed by Line Dot Arrow and Nonstop Paper Crafts. Those, if you like these papers and want to work with them, those links are going to be down below. But I had told you in the first video, doesn't matter what papers you use. You can use book pages. You can use a paper pad, Stamperia papers, or another digital, whatever it is that you like and you want, whatever tickles your little creative button, you work with those. Yeah, so we did the journal today. Or this video is for the bag. Now the bag is an optional part of this of making this. You can just make the journal and boom, you're done. But I enjoy the paper sack because you put your journal, or the bag, I mean, and you put your journal down inside here in ephemera or whatever you want, and we decorate it. You fold the sack up. This is your sack part, your bottom, and you fold this up, and you're going to create a pocket. And so tags and ephemera or whatnot is going to go in there, and then our journal will go in here, and you decorate the front and the back. This is easy. This is so basic, easy, guys. And I'm going to tell you, it's breathtaking, and they turn out so beautiful. Just a little bit of some trim and decorating, and wow, it's really I so enjoy making these journals, and it's gotten to where over the last 3 years or so that I can make one of these in a day, easy. All right. So today, what we're going to do is work on this bag part. And like I said, you're going to fold the bottom of this sack. You're going to put this part here on the front, and you're going to fold this up. And we're going to glue on either side here and form this pocket. I ink all around. Again, another preference. I ink everything. I fold it so that I can ink there. Excuse me. Still dealing with that cold. But the first thing I do before I fold and make the pocket is I find the papers I want to cover with, and I cut, and we're going to do the same process that we did in the first video, where you take a page. Let's just say it was this page I wanted to do, okay? And I'll put it up here. I'll get my pencil, and I'll go, ooh, I want to mark. I want to put a mark here, and I'm going to cut my paper there. And you'll just cut your papers to fit. This section here, we're going to cut, or you're going to want to cut a section to fit on your pocket, and then you're going to want to cut a page or a paper to fit on the back. I have already done that because it's just a matter of putting your paper, like I said, and marking where you want, where you can measure You can get your ruler out and measure, but I just use put the paper up against it, mark, and trim. Um, you don't want your paper to go any further down. You don't need it to go any further than about right here. About right here is where you don't, you can go all the way down, but you don't have to. Um, so what I did is I decided on this paper, this pretty paper from the Buzz into Spring. I decided on it to go here, and then I decided on this to go here. And then I decided on this paper to go on the back. And that's how I'm going to cover my bag. Now, you'll also notice that I did a very optional step, which is sewing. When I first started crafting, and the very first one of these paper bag journals, or I call them a journal in a bag, the very first one I made, I didn't sew on because I didn't sew. Didn't have a machine. Oh, Lord. I have a glass mat. Sometimes it makes that noise. Sorry. I didn't have a sewing machine. I didn't sew, and it was pretty. It was pretty. I should find the pictures of that journal and post it in For Love of Paper and show you. Yeah, you can always, if you like that sewing look but don't have a sewing machine, you can always faux stitch. Get you a pen and do your faux stitching. There are stamps that you can use as well. I need to turn off my phone. Forgot to do that. I always, when I'm shooting videos, I always turn off my phone because I don't want it to be a ringing in the middle of us. I'm busy with fun stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to just glue down these papers. I printed this on a 110-pound cardstock that I get at Walmart. I get my cardstock at Walmart. I mean, I guess I could get it at Amazon, but I've always bought it at Walmart. And I printed it on cardstock because you can use regular copy paper. You can use cardstock. Just all up to you. I like the cardstock, the 110-pound cardstock, because it creates some stability in the thing, especially in the bag, because you're going to be getting a journal in and out of it, so that's just what I do. But again, that's not what you have to do. All right, we're just gluing this down, and I'm using my favorite glue. You use your favorite glue. I'm going to push this up just a little ways, but you want to be mindful when you glue that you don't want any glue right here, because there is that notch thing that a sack has, And I use Fabri-Tac, like I think I've mentioned in, I don't know, almost every video I do, because I have, you see how I'm moving that paper around? Yeah, I have opportunity to do that, And yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're enjoying watching this, and I hope you're inspired, to create this. Not only did I, like I said, are they easy, but they're just fun. All right, so I've got that part glued down. You don't have to, but I always just put a bit of glue here to put this down, for all time's sake, because we don't need this little section, and I'm gonna, no longer will it have that flappy part, but since I'm folding it up, and every sack has its own little idiosyncrasies, like you'll notice here, the sack doesn't really meet right here, and that's all fine. That's good. I love the fact that a sack has a mind of its own, so to speak. I'm going to go ahead and glue my sides down, and you're going to put glue here on the left and the right, except I did it backwards, didn't I? This is the left. And that was the right. Oh my goodness. So we're going to fold that up, and we're going to, you can use the glue of your choice. I like to, now you can sew these shut too. Okay. I told you in the last video, I love my little clips, but you use a paper clip or whatever you like, or hold it. But I don't have the patience for all that. I'm like, I'm going to let the clips do the work for me. I think we're going to be able to get to the decorating on this bag in this video too. I'm pretty sure. I don't like my videos to run real long because, you know, who has time for all that? But we're going to see how what it, you know, because honestly, I don't even have to decorate. Look how pretty this is all by itself. You know, I mean, you just, if you, even book pages, I personally am, I love book pages. I like to do like my wonky sewing, because I told you in the last video, I don't sew straight. So I just already know I'm going to do this number when I go to sew. And then I add a little zigzag here or there. And I like that eclectic, grungy kind of feel that it brings to my projects. But you know, you may like straight lines, you know, you may like things to be perfecto. And yeah, that's your creativity, you know. And that's what I love about this thing we do, junk journaling. You know, everybody has their own eye, their artistic and creative abilities, you know. And I see beauty in every single post and every single project that I see, especially in our groups, you know. And I'm inspired by everybody. So I'm putting my glue on this part, on this piece that is my pocket. I'm going to take my clips off. It might, that might be adhered by now, but I'm not going to be messing with my pocket right now. So it'll be fine anyway. Okay, I'm going to pick this up. Oop, am I though? All right. And I'm going to glue this down. I like to, you can glue this down and then sew, but of course you wouldn't want to sew up here because you'll close your pocket shut, right? So that's why I like to sew on what I call panels. I call these panels. There may be an official term for it. I don't know, but Stacy Nail calls them panels. And yeah. And so we have glued down our pocket. We have glued the front of our bag. Why don't we carry on and glue this down? Yep. Let me get rid of my strings. I didn't do such a good job doing that. I sewed on this real quick. But and if you'll notice, on most of my sewing, I leave strings all over the place. Not on the back because they get in my way, but on the front, I do because I like that look, you know. But again, your eye and your artistic creativity may say no, that looks messy, and I get that. And I love clean lines and you know, that kind of creativity myself. I like to look at it. But do I do that? No, not usually. Yeah, because I'm a hot mess all day long. You know, just having some fun. But yeah, you do what makes your heart happy, you know. And the cool thing with this project is that it lends itself to just possibilities, you know, amazing, beautiful possibilities. Yeah. All right. We're gonna put this down, and then you see me moving my paper around. I love this Fabri-Tac. Okay. It's my friend. Okay, now I can press. And you see my strings everywhere? I like it. But you know, you may call that messy. And you would be right. But it makes my heart happy. So that's what I do. And in fact, for me, the more strings, the more I like it usually. Now these strings they look a little long. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's a long one. Yeah, that's crazy. So I'm gonna go in and give her a little haircuts. And yeah. Now I think I'm perfect. I'm perfect. You know, and you just give everything time to just kind of set in and dry. Yeah, we're pretty good. I mean, I'm not gonna go tugging on this too much, but yeah, we're good. I'm not gonna put those clips back in. Yeah, we're done. And then that's it, guys. That's all there is to it. And then let me get this journal we made yesterday or on the last video. And yeah, the journal goes in here like so. And that is journal in a bag. Yep. You don't have to do another thing to it. But will I leave it alone? No, I won't. I want to make it more. So let's do that, because we've only been on here a few minutes and we got plenty of time to play. Play. So let's add a little something here. Speaking of book pages, somebody sent me this gorgeous gardening book. It's from like the 1930s or something, I think. I don't know, but I love the text and how big the text is, and the font on it. Yeah, I love it. And I chose this page to I'm gonna layer. Layer is my game. You know, I like the strings. I like the wonky sewing. I like the I like to tear things instead of cut them. I'm trying to get my ruler, and I like to layer. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my little decal edge ruler. I got this. This was one of the first purchases I made when I started junk journaling. Yeah, when I was picking out supplies and stuff. I got this. I don't even 3-4 years ago on Amazon. I've looked to get the what you call it, the link for people, because they've asked me, where'd you get that? And Amazon doesn't have it anymore, those little boogers. And so, but they have other ones, but they just don't have this one. So I'm gonna look here. I want to put I like to shift personally. I like things to be to the left or the right myself. And what I was thinking is I would put maybe about where would that be? That would be about a 2-inch strip of a book page there. So let me do that. And I'm going to put about a 2-inch strip of book page going down the left side there. And that may be too thick, but we'll see. And I'm going to do that right here over to the left. We're going to, I don't need this much of the book page. And we're going to put this about right there. Yep. Now I'm going to ink that, and I'm going to keep layering. So let's ink this book page, and I'm going to use Vintage Photo. And especially on vintage book pages. Oh, Malanta. It's gorgeous. I don't have to ink the bottom because you won't see it. And the vintage book pages just soak up the ink so well. I love that. I know I want to do that for sure. So let's just put the glue on it and lay it down. But you can decorate yours any way you want, or not. Again, when it comes to steps like this decorating part, it is a matter of personal joy. Whatever it is that makes your heart happy, and that you find beauty in, that's what you do. I'm just going to show you how I'm gonna do this one. It doesn't mean that's how I'm gonna do the next one. Mine would have been easier, Stacey Nell, if you'd have done this first, but we'll get it done. before I glued the pocket. But there's always a way. Okay, so now that's down. That already looks pretty nice. And then I was thinking I wanted to add some trim at the top here. And I want to add some trim to the pocket here. And what I thought I might do is put this trim here. I like this brown trim. I know I want to do that, so let's add that. And because I like that, because you can still see, I'm gonna put this trim just a little hair underneath my wonky sewing. Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna put it up to the top. It'll be fine. You can still see my sewing a little bit. Yeah. You can, when I first started junk journaling, I would get clothes at the Goodwill and the thrift stores that had laces on them. And that's how I acquired laces when I first started. Of course, if you don't know, I have an Etsy shop with my sister. So now it's like, oh, my life is pretty near good. I like this. I got this on Temu, Temu's a pretty cool place to get stuff. And I'm going to get my fray going because, like I told y'all, I do indeed like that frayed look. And I want to put this at the bottom. And then we're going to put a trim at the top here too. But I hope you guys are doing well. And I hope that this is inspiring you. I was so honored when Karen asked me to do this for the group. It's I love inspiring people, and yeah, how fun and what an honor. Yeah. So thank you, Karen. Thank you, darling. She's such a sweetheart. For Love of Paper is such a lovely group. They got such a wonderful group of caring ladies. They're so good to each other, All right, I'm going to fray this. I have to make a little notch here. When I find it hard to fray with my fingers, I just get out my pokey tool and I start stabbing at it. All right, so let's put some trim here. I got this from the lobby, and so let's put that up there. I think I'll do that last. What else was I going to do here? Okay, yeah. Let's. They have these jars that were part of, because I'm keeping in line with this kit, and they have these jars that were part of the kit and the freebies. And I was thinking that I would do a little something like that. And I didn't know if I wanted to. I don't think I want to use that now. And maybe a little something like that. I think I like that. I'm pretty sure in fact, I know I do. So I'm gonna I ink everything. So I gotta get this glue on there. Let me ink the pieces I'm putting on here. And I also pulled out some of my wedding dress appliques from my shop. And let's check out some possibilities with that. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. It was just a thought. My sister and I just acquired new wedding dress appliques, and I was cutting those this morning. And when I was cutting them, I was like, I think I want to use these today. Oh, yeah. So let's just see. They're a stark white is their wedding dress. So I've got some inks over here that I may change the coloring on them here a little bit. So let me look and see what I'm thinking about here, because I don't know yet. If I will do this. I don't know. But I don't commit. I lay down. I mean, I set it down, and then I kind of go from there. And if I did this, then yeah, we'll just, I don't know. This is kind of cool. I wonder. Let me try inking these and seeing what I think about that. I've got some yellow. It's called which one did I want? Let's try the daffodil. The daffodil delight ink. And let me ink these flowers. Let me get something to. Let me ink these flowers in some yellow. Ooh, that's bright and pretty. I'm going to ink the flowers in some yellow. And, you know, change the color of them a little bit. And where's that other one? Here it is. And then we'll see what it looks like on there. Okay. So that's good and done. And I've got green over here. Here's my green. This is Rustic Wilderness, the Tim Holtz one. And let me do the leaf part of this applique in some green. Just a little pop of green. I may not like that, and I may end up cutting it off. I don't know. You never know until you try, you know? So, okay, let's get all this stuff out of the way. And let me just see what kind of damage does Stacy Nail do. Okay. I don't know. That's pretty near cool. Pretty near. I don't know. It might be too much yellow. Let me break it up maybe. And I can use some cheesecloth. I love to use cheesecloth. In fact, this isn't even cheesecloth. This is gauze that I coffee dyed. You know, it looks like cheesecloth. Yeah. Oh, my cat's up here on my shelf. Lord, I hope she don't jump. No, you stay up there. Oh, she tries to jump down. When she hears me on a video, she comes a running. And you know, some YouTubers, they've got like little helpers. No, not me. Not me. Mine are my little one is an ornery little thing. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. I'm definitely gonna get rid of that green. I don't like that green, guys. On that applique. Turned out looking blue. Ugh, I don't like that. So you gotta go. All right. And then what if I put, everything's just a learning process, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I like what I do, what I'm coming up with, and other times it's like, no, that looks horrible. And I gotta do something new, you know? So I don't know. Let me see what I got going on here. All right. I don't know if I'm going to use that one at the bottom there. Let me see. Now that's cute. That's cute. Let me cut some of this cheesecloth off. Keep in mind, we're going to do that trim stuff at the top I wanted. And then I want this jar right here, maybe up there a little bit. And I liked this little thing here. I don't know. You know what? I think I like that. I think I like that. She's knocking down my stuff. Stop now. Okay, so why don't we just do it? I think this is cute. I think this is cute, cute, cute. So we're going to start with the cheesecloth. Put a little glue down. Fiona, please stop. She's scratching on my envelopes up there. I told you, man, she's a fired up mess. She's a booger bear. All right. All right, I'm gonna bunch this up here. But you can layer laces or ribbons or trims, you know. Again, you gotta find your groove, you know, what it is that you enjoy and what you find to be pretty, you know, and do that, you know. All right, we're gonna lay this down. Y'all hear her in that? I've got these bags of bags up here. Y'all hear her in all that? Oh, she's a cotton picking mess. Cotton picking mess. Okay, I better scoot that over if I want some flowers over here. Okay. Yeah, that'll work right there. So I'm going to press this down. And let's set these flowers down. Yeah, I was cutting this wedding dress applique to put in our shop. I was like, oh, I gotta use these this morning. Fiona, please stop. You're gonna knock that down. Does anybody want a cat? I'll hook you up. No, I can't live without her. She is a pester Pete. She's a pester peel. Okay. There's that. And then let's put this other jar down. Like right there. And then we'll put this down like that. There. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to do. You need to stop. You're embarrassing Mama on this video. Okay. She don't care. She don't care. Did y'all hear her? Oh, my Lord. That cat. She just made that noise. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. And this is a little thing. I don't even know where I got this thing. It looks like I stamped it, don't it? But I didn't. I got it somewhere. Okay. Look at that. That little top part. Except for this trim. We're done. Okay, now I'm going to be mindful when I go to lay this trim down to not, because see, there's that. This is the back. This that you see right here is the back part. So I'm going to be mindful to not put any glue there. Lord knows I've done it before. Glued the openings to my stuff shut. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that today. All right. There we are. I like this. This turned out pretty good today. Some days you're on it and some days you're not, you know. Some days I just want to throw it in the trash. This is not one of those days. Stop now. Oh, Jumping Josephat. This cat. You need to stop. I'm going to have to pause the video and get on to her. Oh, she's so embarrassing. It's over here just rubbing over everything. She's going to knock it down. Okay, now that's a little much. So let me give her a little trim. That's a little much, Stacy, now. Okay. Don't knock that down, Fiona. Stop. No. No. She's going to jump on my laptop here. Oh, I'm going to have to pause this video. Oh. Should have put her up. Should have just put her up. Okay, no, I'm going to stop. All right, now let's do the pocket part. What I was thinking for the pocket, I liked this butterfly. This is part of the kit. And I had made this cluster with these printed words that I get from Arlene Wheeler Perry. And I made a cluster on fabric and I sewed on it. And I was wanting to put that there and the butterfly there. And then look, done deal. Okay. So I like things to be inked, especially to take the white, because when you go to cut, let's say you're fussy cutting things, you know, cutting images out and stuff. Yeah, there'll be a little white, you know, edge to that, and that white doesn't go with my. I feel like I've got a child here that I'm having to get onto. Oh, my Lanta. Cats are funny when it comes to this kind of stuff, you know. Dogs will sit at your feet, you know, but cats, they'll just jump right in the smack dab middle of your stuff. She knocks everything down. And if I wasn't filming this video, she'd be on the couch or something, sleeping. You know, but she hears me talking. So she's like, oh, what's going on? Somebody pulled my string. No, I didn't. Okay. So I love that. And then we'll put this pretty butterfly down. And this bag is decorated. I don't decorate the backs because generally the back is like sitting on your desk or something like that. And, you know, as y'all can see, my decorating gets bulky. So yeah. Let me scoot this over a little bit. Yeah. Still have time. Okay. Oh my goodness, I love this. I do. And then if you're using a digital, you'll have tags, or you can grab stuff. Like this is just something I found in my stash, and I guess it's a repair tag of some sort, you know, and I just sewed around it, and I'm gonna put a topper on it. But you'll have tags in here or ephemera. And then we'll put our journal, when we get it all done, in here. And this is a journal in a bag. But let me get this open. There. My fingers got glue all over them. And then our journal goes in here, like so. I got a fired up mess. And get it all out of my way. And then I'll show you everything. Okay. And then the journal goes in here. But we still have a little bit of work to do on the journal. But yeah. But that's it. I don't decorate the back because, like I said, this is going to be sitting flat on somebody's somebody's desk or wherever. But you never. I just don't. But you could decorate the back. You could make the back all pretty. But I like it like it is. And yeah, but I'll put some tags. And this tag might not be too bad in there. I like it. I like them to be maybe about that tall. So this one might be a little too tall. And stop! You're knocking everything down. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, I had to stop everything. Oh my gosh, this cat is embarrassing. Totally embarrassing. Okay, could that fit? That might be kind of nice. Anyway, if you're working with a digital, then where was I? If you're working with the digital, then you'll have tags that come in the kit. But see, if I leave them short like this, then and then the toppers are on them, then you'll still be able to still see, the decoration on the front. Don't do it. And oh my gosh, this cat. And but it's all up to you what you want to fill that pocket with. But yeah, this is the bag, and we have decorated it. Go on. Oh, guys, okay. I live at 176. No, I'm kidding. You could come get this cat, yeah, or maybe be my babysitter while I shoot videos. Anyway, so isn't that easy? It is so easy, and fun as it can be, guys. Yeah. So in the this was supposed to be a two-parter, but yeah, I decorate and talk too much, so it's 3. With the first one was making the bones of the journal, what I call the bones of the journal, which is the actual cover, and then the journal part. We did that in the first part. The second part, we made the bag that I'm going to put the journal in. And we decorated. And in the third video, we're going to decorate, and I'm going to show you some options for what you can do with your journal pages and pockets. But we're gonna you'll see what's coming. This is all my stuff I want to use for decorating. And yeah, and I'm going to give you some what I consider to be tips from Stacy. You can take them or leave them on different things. Yeah, for a journal. Yeah, so there you go. That's what we have done today. And our beautiful bag. And there's our journal that we're going to come back and finish up. And lickety split. That's all there is to it. 2 giant paper bags, some lunch sacks from I get them at Walmart. And or if you're using a regular paper sack, like I told you in the last video, you'll just cut your journal pages accordingly, to fit. Everything, it can be adaptable. Everything is flexible. Yeah. Thank y'all so much for watching. I really pray that this has inspired you, that you've gotten something out of these videos, and that you will try this. When and if you do, I would love to have a tag. My name's Stacy Merritt. Tag me, and I want to see what you do. I love inspiration. So it doesn't matter what style somebody does something in. I take inspiration from it. I do. Thank y'all so much for watching today. If you liked this video, a thumbs up, a like would be awesome. And a comment means the world to me. I love to get to know you. And I'm reaching for the 2,000 subscriber. I'm really, really close. And as a matter of fact, this journal in a bag is going to be part of the giveaway for the 2,000 subscriber. When we get there, this journal will be part of the giveaway. Shopping sprees in my sister and I shop, the TwoSisterJam Etsy shop, that'll be in the giveaway. Line.arrow has donated some digitals for me. So thank you very much, Natalie. And that'll be in the giveaway too. And then there's going to be a bundle from Arlene Wheeler Perry from Savage Art Facebook group. And she has a channel called Creating in the Waiting. She's donated a bundle for me. So yeah, lots of giveaways, or lots of prizes in that giveaway. So yeah, that's enough about all of that. Thank y'all for watching, and go and have a fantabulous day. If you're interested in how this journal is going to turn out, come back for part 3, and I will see you in the next video. Y'all have a fabulous day. Bye.